guys, Morezy here, welcome back to Morezy Plays Minecraft, episode number 66. And in this episode guys, we're going to be fighting the dragon in 1.9. We had a little bit of a run-in with the dragon last episode and kind of got our butts kicked, but it's time to go in and kill the dragon and release the end so we can explore it. For those of you familiar, this is the dragon end portal launch system that I built for my first dragon fight, and we're going to go down this elevator in just a second into our launch tunnel and we'll get straight into killing this guy. So let's make our way down and we'll see you on the other side. Okay, here we are back in the launch tunnel, so I just jumped through from the end, and let's have a look at what we've got. So I managed to get a stack of Dragon's Breath. Something I noticed in that fight, while it appeared that he was shooting those fireballs that he shoots, I didn't actually ever see any come out. Like, it made the noise, and I think one time it looked like it hit the ground, but other than that I didn't actually see any come out, so I couldn't collect those unfortunately, but I did collect them while he was down on the central pillar. And look, to be honest, I don't think I'm going to need heaps of them because I don't intend on using lingering potions very much, but there's a handful there, so that's good, and I guess if I need to I can always refight the dragon, so that's fine. Didn't use up much of my potions, which is good. I did have a little epic ender pearl save, which you might have seen, and somehow I lost my water bucket. I think it's because I got attacked early on by some endermen. Armor took a little bit of damage. These two pieces don't have any mending on them, so that's unfortunate. You might have seen there a few times the thorns enchantment actually worked on the dragon, which is good, so that's made him turn around and stop attacking me, which is really handy. And I used the bow in my offhand quite a lot, which helped a lot too, except when I went to do the dragon's breath, because it kept shooting the bow. Other than that, I'm very happy with how that went. This bow went really well, my sword went really well, so yeah, quite happy indeed. I'm going to drop some more of this gear off. I'll probably take off all my diamond gear and put on a bit more cheaper gear, and we'll head over and have a look at the end. Okay, here we go guys. So I've used up a bunch of those levels, so it's not so bad if I die. Taken off all my diamond gear and just built some very basic iron armor. Kept a few of my potions and some bits, and we're going to go over and check out the new end islands. So there is our portal over there, which is really cool. I'm glad it's over this side of the map and not over the other side, because eventually we will do some building in here and try and develop some kind of a base of some sort. You can see he took away quite a lot of my... Whoa, hey, hang on a minute. What's wrong with you? What? Well, I have no idea what happened there, but obviously I annoyed those guys. I must have looked at them funny or something. Good thing I used those levels, because otherwise they would be all gone. Those guys hit really hard. Got my sword, got my pick, got my bow. That's all I really care about. There is a pumpkin down there. Maybe I should actually go and get that, because it's probably what I did, now that I think of it. Another potion there. Anything else? I'll get the pumpkin. Okay. Get some food. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Okay, so here we go. We're over this side of the map, and looks like this is over land, which is always handy. And I don't think I'm going to try and throw my ender pearl up there, because I'll probably miss. So we're just going to pillar up, I think. So let's make sure we're about in the right spot. Here we go, that'll about do, I'd reckon. So we'll get our cobble and we'll pillar up here. Do it the lazy way, why not? Okay, a bit too far. Let's go over a little bit. There we go. Alright, let's see what happens here. Oh wow. Talk about right on the edge of the world. I'm actually on that last block there. That is crazy. Okay, so do we have coordinates here in the end? Yeah, we do. Okay, that's where our way home is. And that is really badly positioned. I'm not too happy about that. Anyway, let's see what we have here. Got some chorus fruit almost immediately, which is good. So let's get some of that, because we'll need some of that when we go into one of the end ships if we see them. So yeah, this is like my first real survival interaction with the end islands here. And I think they're going to be pretty cool. I think we'll end up maybe making a bit of an outpost out here somewhere. Maybe somewhere that we can rest up for the night and regroup from if we ever die. Maybe right there in the middle. That would be cool if we built something right in that void there. That would be very cool. Okay, so I'm going to take a little wander around, see if I can find one of the end ships or one of the end dungeons, and see if we can get some action here. Well, no one ever likes doing this. Blocking across the void. It looks like these islands are actually pretty far apart. There's no natural way to get across. So we're going to have to make a bridge of some description. Probably a couple of bridges actually, because the next island is also really far away. So I'll just keep going here. Luckily I brought enough blocks. I thought I'd better bring a couple stacks just in case we have to bridge across. So that was good thinking. And again, we're bridging across here to the other side. We started off over there in the distance. So I still think this would be an unreal spot to build a big spaceship or something. That would be really cool. So I'll look into that. Tell me what you guys think about that. Now let's see. Oh, immediately. Excellent. Oh, we've got a ship as well. Oh, this is great. Okay, I've never actually fought one of these before either, so another bit of learning curve here for me. Awesome. Okay, let's see what goodies we've got. Oh, there must be another one. Where is he? Ah, right there, is it? Uh-huh. He's right here outside. Anyway, we got... Oh, that is a really good pick. Awesome. Okay. Beetroot. Awesome. We'll end a pearl down to here, and then we'll try and get over that way. There we go. Awesome. Alright, let's see. Let's try and make our way over. More walking over the top of things that don't make me feel very good. I may have missed. Is there another chest in that building? Maybe. We'll go back and check it out after the pirate ship. Pirate ship? End ship. Whatever you want to call it. Now, can I just get straight up there with an ender pearl, is my question. Oh, awesome. Well, that's cool, but it doesn't... I don't think you're supposed to get up there. Especially not like that. Oh, here we go. What's in here? Potion? Cool, I'll take them. Where is the... Here we go. Oh, look, there it is. Awesome. Those things are hard. They're tough. There is the Elytra. Awesome. Oh, we got some good stuff in here as well. That is what I'm interested in, though. Let us take some of that, shall we? Awesome. Elytra wings. Very cool. I'm very excited to try these out. Let's go up here. Let's climb up the ladder. We'll go all the way up. And I think we'll just jump down and see what happens. Oh, make sure you press space. Yes. Very good. Ow. Awesome. I'm so excited for these wings. That is really cool. Well, I guess I'll just keep clearing out some of these things, kill all the shulkers that I can find, and then we'll come back and see what else we're going to do this episode. Okay, don't be alarmed, but I've actually just died in the end, and lost all my stuff on the end islands, killed by an enderman. So I'm going to have to go back and get them, and hopefully in that time they don't despawn, because it's going to take a little while to get over there. So I'm going to do that first, and I'll see how we go. Okay guys, crisis is averted. I got my gear back after dying another couple of times, unfortunately, but I did get my gear back. I've left a little bit of stuff in the end in the chests, but we've got some important stuff here. Got beetroot seeds, got my elytra back. I'll put my boots on, they've got feather falling on them. But this is the first thing I wanted to do, guys. I'm at the top here above my base in the hammer, which for those of you that don't know, this is the very first mob farm I built on this world. And I very rarely use it anymore. But it's also the highest point in my world. So if we jump up here, we can go all the way up the handle of the hammer. This is a water flushing system, and it works pretty good. It was really good in the early days because it allowed me to get a fair few what do you call them? Mob drops. You can see there'll be a few guys dropping down here. Just uses a hopper timer here, and every so often turns off a torch tower, which turns on and off the dispensers on a bunch of levels up there. But we've also got a little ladder up here. And when I get to the top here, this is about as high as I can go in my world, I think. Where am I? Yeah, 246. I can go a tiny bit higher. But I thought I would get up here and give this Elytra wings a bit of a test flight. You can see there is my iron farm over in the distance there. And I don't know how far I can get. I think at the optimum angle it's like 10 to 1 or something like that. So I should be able to get 2,500 blocks in that direction, I would imagine. So I'm going to jump off and have a little fly around and see how we go. Okay, so I've put away most of my valuable stuff, just in case I get blown up, because I think this did a little bit of damage last time. So it looks like I've still got a couple shots left in this thing, so let's actually try and keep it even. Get 3 shots. Okay, cool. So I'll fill all these up. Excellent. Should be the last one, I think. Yep. Awesome. Okay, next thing is we jump on top of the fence, if I can do that. I have to go off this block, that's right. Oh, you have to make it on there first. Okay, awesome. And then I'm pretty sure I just hit the button. Let's try this. Oh, oh man. Yep, I blew up. I hope I didn't lose. Whoa. I hope I didn't lose my Elytra wings there. That would absolutely suck. Okay, let me have a look for them here. Well, it looks like I completely obliterated my entire inventory, and that means my Elytra rings are gone. They're gone. Yep, I thought they'd fall down to earth, but they are absolutely destroyed. Oh man, that's what happens when I get nice things, I guess. I'm going to have to go back to the end and see if I can find another ship, because, yeah, they're not coming back, unfortunately. Oh man, and just to show my frustration, we're going to blow this machine up, because that is terrible. I'm very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. Alright, let's get rid of this thing. Let's see, will that do it? Die. Much better. Okay, I feel a little bit better now. Well, hopefully I can find myself some Elytra. Alright guys, check it out, we're in luck. I've gone a little bit further out and I found another pirate ship with another end fortress. And there's actually another small guy over there in the distance. So this time I'm going to get the Elytra and then... Uh-oh. 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 Don't kill me out here, I don't know where I am. Oh, lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay, that's where I am. Good. Yes, I'm going to go and get this Elytra and then look after it with my life. I'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, well I'm back and I've got my Elytra wings again, hooray! And I'm not going to do anything stupid like blow myself up again, hopefully. Just wanted to show you some of the loot that I got from this thing. So, we've got some new diamond boots, Step Strider 3. A new chest plate, which is good, it's got mending on it. And I'm going to be able to combine that with my other chest plate that has thorns on it. And that way I won't have to find a mending enchant for that. I actually took that off because it was starting to become quite damaged. And that was due to all the shulkers shooting me and getting the thorns damage. We've also got leggings. So these leggings here also have mending on them. And again, I can combine them with this one and get the mending enchantment on that too. Actually, I may even leave these as is and just use these ones. We've got another pair of boots, again with mending on them and protection 4. I've already got a pretty decent pair of boots here though, for the falling and mending already. What else did I get? Unbreaking 3 helmet. I got this Smite 5 sword, which is pretty cool. A couple other little iron swords, and also I got this shovel, which is awesome. And another pair of boots with mending again and unbreaking and protection. And what's this? Oh, another helmet. Unbreaking, blast protection. So overall, and small summer, overall very successful round of raiding. So I raided about two of those temple-y things. I don't know what you call them. End fortresses. Got my Elytra wings back, which is good. So the next thing I guess we'll have to do is try out one of these boat launchers instead that I've seen people using. So I'm going to try and set that up and see how that goes. Alrighty, so here we are on top of the main house here, and I've decided to put my boat launch system up on the roof because that would force me to use this building a little bit more, and I think it's a really good spot for it too because we've got a little bit of height so that we can get our Elytra functioning before we crash to the ground, and it's a nice little outlook as well, you know, nice view. We can have some really cool launch directions here. So I've been looking around the internet for a bunch of different designs and I've sort of come up with my own. I first saw this on actually Cubfan's video when he made his Elytra launcher. I hadn't actually seen it before then, and I'm going to be using something similar which basically uses boats and their hitboxes to shoot you off into the distance. So I've got a chest over here with a bunch of stuff, and I'm just going to get this thing together. I'm going to make it very ugly and very functional to begin with, and then we'll look at making it look better. Okay guys, here we go. It's time to test out this boat launcher system, and like I said, it's a little bit... Whoa, hey, what are you doing up here? It's a little bit ugly at the moment, but that's okay. We just want it functional for the time being. Oh, that was a bad choice. Maybe I can get out through here. Cool. We just want it functional for the time being, and I haven't actually tested it on my world here yet, so that's going to be good. Let's put our render distance right up here. Okay, so we've got all these boats placed in here. This is the little trick. You put the slab above the water and the boats go above the slab, and we've got some panes of glass holding them in place. Now the idea here is that we've got these little levers attached to these pistons, and as we pull the levers, the pistons push the boats off into a certain direction, which gives us really good hitbox power, I guess you'd call it. So, and when we release, they spread back out again, and so by doing this we can actually make this multi-directional. So we should be able to shoot off in all 4 directions to begin with, which is yeah, pretty cool, I think. So what we'll probably end up doing is have a little bit of a runway on each corner, on each way that faces out here, and then we'll just shoot off once the boats kick us out, and we'll fly off into the distance. So I guess it's time to test this thing. So I'm going to set the pistons up. So let's do that one. Yeah, that one should be okay, and I should be able to just jump up here. Alright, let's get ready for launch. Okay, so here we are over here. Let's try and not get booted off. Hello. Okay, so I'm just going to stand here in the launch position, and then I need to face up like this at about this angle. Then I pretty much just jump and hit space almost immediately, and we fly up. Wow, that is great. Look at that. That's amazing. Oh, that's so good. And we'll fly around a little bit. I love it. Wow. That turned out really great. And we landed on the balcony. Oh, I'm going to do that again. Let's go back up. Let's try launching from a different direction. So I've put some little slabs around here. I don't know if you can see from that camera view, but I'm going to try and launch out towards the mesa biome over there. So let's flick the lever back and the boat spread out again. And I think that's where we want it to be. Alright, let's try again, shall we? So we'll face out here, face up a little bit, and then hit space, and we fly straight up. Wow, almost out of screen. That is great. We fly around a little speck in the distance. Fly around in this little area here. Oh, I didn't quite make it up to the camera. That's so good. I love it. That's great. And a nice little landing. Okay, here we are in the launch position again. I've got the boat set up this way, and I just want to see, we've got about 70 or so boats there at the moment. I want to put a couple more in there, but I want to see how high we get with this number here. So we're going to try a night launch here. Hopefully you guys can still see pretty well. And let's just eat some chicken. Okay, so pretty much what you do is you look up at this point here, hit space, space again, and we fly up. It looks like we reach about 120. And then yeah, we can just sort of swing around. I like looking in this view. Little zombie and skeletons waiting for us. So that was pretty good, but next I want to try and do a few more boats. So let's sleep the night through and we'll try a couple more boats. Alright, so I've got the boat dispenser filled up again. There's a 2.5 chests worth of boats in there again, so we'll flick this back on, put in some more boats. You know what, I didn't even retract these pistons. I hope that doesn't make them shoot out everywhere. We better go and do that just quickly. Retract, retract, pistons, retract. Here we go. There we go. Alright, so the dispenser's full now. And now we should have closer to 100 and something boats there. There we go, 111, 110. That should be a good amount, I think. So we got up to about 120 before. Let's push the boats into position. So let's see how high we get this time. Let's put F3 on straight away. Alright, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Well, 160. 160 is pretty good, I think. We could probably double the amount of boats in there. Apparently the boats don't do too much for your lag, which is cool. Although I don't want to overdo it just in case. But yeah, it's a pretty cool launch system. And of course you can make it go in all 4 directions, which is really handy. So I think what I'll do now is I'll probably do some work on it. That's probably about all we've got time for this episode anyway, and when we come back we'll have a look at what I've done with the launch tower. I've got some pretty cool ideas for it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and any suggestions you have for the world, let me know. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you again next time.